Good morning. Welcome to Stitching with Cindy Botts. Today I want to talk about turning your orphan blocks into zipper pouches that have one side clear so that you can see what is inside them. So here's one of the ones I made, and if I were to put something inside it, you can see what it is after you close it up. I thought these would make cute project bags, and I want to make some larger ones, and I'm going to make those just a little bit differently. But this is my small project bag. You can use it for anything. I think these would be great little zippy bags to put in your purse. You can pull them out and see what's inside it. Just a really cute idea, and I'll show you how I made it. So this one I did a little different with the seams, and I like how there is no raw edges showing. Everything's encased, and even up here there are no raw edges. So I'm going to show you how to make that one. My first attempt, I do have raw edges, and I just after I turned it right side out, I did a French seam type thing where I just sewed the raw edges down. I don't think that's quite as finished looking because up here I have all these raw edges, but that is another way you could do it, is just make a seam right along those raw edges that would encase it so that you don't have a lot of fraying threads inside your little zippy pouch. Again, I'm not as happy with that one as this one that I'm going to show you how to make. So here's my orphan block, and what I did so that I didn't have those raw edges was I put my lining fabric right sides together with my block, went ahead and stitched around it the 1/4 of an inch on all 4 sides, leaving an opening. Then I went ahead and turned it right side out, poking out my corners, making sure I had some nice corners on it. And then I added the zipper, and I put the zipper on the side that had the opening. So I just tucked under that raw edge before I put the zipper on. Now I usually use a zipper that's longer than my pouch. Sorry, the puppy definitely wants to come in. He's gonna have to wait a second. And I just lay that on, stitch it down, and again you're going through 2 layers of fabric, and I fold it back and I do the top stitching just like you would any zipper pouch. Then I make sure that I sew where the material ends on both sides, making sure that the zipper pull is in the middle, and I fold it back and do a top stitching. Okay, then you just do the same thing with your vinyl piece. Cut it to the size of your orphan block after it's been turned inside, right side out, and you make it the same size, and you just sew on the vinyl as if it was a piece of material. Sew down on the zipper, fold this vinyl back, and top stitch it. Then it's just a matter of moving that zipper pull into the center, sewing all 3 sides, and that's your bag. Now I did go ahead and sew it at a regular 1/4 of an inch, and then at the scant 1/4 of an inch, just to give it a little more durability. Let's see if I can get that kind of turned out so you can see it. Alright, so you see I do have 2 rows of stitching. I just wanted to make sure I had a nice strong stitch, and then it's just a matter of poking out turning it right sides out and poking out those corners so they look nice, and there you have your bag. Now, one thing I do suggest is that when you're doing your bag, that you do put a little bit of quilting in, a little bit of stay stitching. I did it just here around the center to keep my lining and the outside bag together. I don't know if you can see that. So there's that. Let's see if I can't get it turned a little bit. Sorry for that. I do my recording using my phone, and sometimes it's a little awkward. So if you can see those stitches there, they blend right in. I have some threads to trim, but I do not like how this one had those raw edges. So that is why I did this method of putting the lining and the orphan block right sides together, sewing it, turning it right sides out so that all those seams are encased, and it gives it a much nicer finished look. You're not going to have those ravels, and you can do the same for any size project. I do plan on doing another video with a larger orphan block. That I'm going to give hopefully a border to, and maybe dress it up just a tad. So happy stitching. Let me know if you liked this little project bag. Talk to you soon. Leave a comment if you'd like, and hit that like button and the subscribe button. Would love for you to share and tell your friends. And if you touch on that bell, you'll get notified of the next video. Have a great day. Bye now.